Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another picking and packing video, and we've had an absolutely fantastic weekend in sales, which is great. I know eBay recently has been like a bit of a roller coaster, up and down with sales, but the last week or so I've been proper ramping things up. I've been getting loads of stock in, and I've been doing over 10 listings a day between me and my wife. She's been taking over and doing a lot, and yeah, the results are starting to come in. So yeah, I'm going to get all the orders picked, get the laptop fired up, see what we've sold, and yeah, I'll go through it with you. Okay, so the laptop is turned on. It is currently Sunday morning. I usually do my orders a bit later, but I thought because there's a few of them, get it out of the way, and if anything sells later, I can come back and do it. So we've got 13 orders to pack, totaling £446.17, which is great. Let me just take this down to the bottom and we'll see what's sold and start picking it out. As you'll see, well, I'm trying to sort this racking out. Basically, this corner unit, these two racks, and this one, I want all listed stock, and it had a lot of unlisted random stuff on it. Yeah, just all sorts really. There's a load of stuff up the top here which I just need to clear out. I need to be making the most of the space. Now I'm ramping things up. I don't really want wasted shelf space, if that makes sense, for just dead stuff that doesn't really need to be on there. So I've started to organise all this, and then when I photograph, got all my board games and things up there. When I photograph bits, they can come on here. So most of this now is all listed. I've got a bit of a car boot pile down there. Everything on this table is to be photographed and sorted and dealt with. I've cleared a bit of a space to do the packing. We've got a bit of a wall here of new stock to list, and also the 3 tubs up there is all new. So that is my backlog. I've got 2 tubs up there. When I photograph items, it goes in a box, like a holding box to skew. That's those 2, and also all this stuff down here. So all that wants putting away in these boxes or on the racks, and then updating on the listing on the laptop. And then I've got this sort of area here which just needs clearing out really. Got some of our personal stuff behind in boxes. I want to be able to access this rack and make the most of that. Bookcase, TV, filing cabinet. I got a ton of free CDs, books and DVDs, which I need to go through and see what's worth stuff and what's not. I've got a mystery box there from another reseller, which I need to open. And I've got 2 massive, like Persian, Turkish style rugs down there that were from Next. Picked them up for free on Facebook. So I need to get them listed because they'll be worth good money. So yeah, there's stuff everywhere, but we are going to try and pick our orders. So some things that have sold fairly recently might not have a SKU number, might be in some of these holding boxes. So we have got the Lego Fireman wind-up torch and the Casio calculator. So I'm going to pull these out. Because I know this stuff was only listed in the last couple of days. Well, there's the calculator. Standard bread and butter item. Pick these up from car boots. It's in good nick. Pay 50p a pound each, and they go for £10. So that one has sold for £9.99. Yeah. Pop that there, and then we're after the Lego man. Let's see if he is in this tub. We have got some meerkats. We've got some PS3. There he is. A little like wind up Lego man torch. Quite a cool little thing. Got it at the jumble sale. He has gone for £13. Don't think anything else in there is sold. There we go. I was just wondering if My wife photographed it, so I'm just wondering if she tested it. So you have to press the Lego logo, wind him up. There we go. That's pretty cool. I've had these before, like you can get the alarm clock ones and that, can't you? Does it have a date on it? 2009. Nice. That's from Jumble Sale for 50p or £1 or something. If you go back onto my channel and watch my Jumble Sale video, you'll probably see it. Okay, next. This chair is in the way of my camera, which is a bit annoying. We have Only Fools and Horses Monopoly, which doesn't have a skew, so it will be over here. See, when all this is cleared, it will be so nice because I can just walk in, grab the item. It's getting there. I'm getting organised. Only Fools and Horses Monopoly is there, which is quite awkward to get out actually. I think if I move this, that's how I'll do it. Slide it into this rack. This was a Vinted pickup. I like picking up Only Fools and Horses items anyway, but I sell them as well, but I do want to kind of make a bit of a collection up. But I think this was, can't remember whether this was their first edition and there's another one or something. This seemed to be worth a bit more. Excuse me. But it ended up going on offer at $16.99. I think I just wanted to get some sales in, so that's okay. We've got a jigsaw, the Queen Sunday Express. That is in box 7. What else have we got? Okay, so that's that. Box 7 is there. So we need to take some of these out of the way. Also, when I'm organised, I'll have a bit more room to move. Like I say, all that will be gone. All the shelves will be nice. But it takes time. Especially when you're also trying to run the business, you're trying to pick stock up, you're trying to ramp things up a bit and keep feeding eBay with new listings. There's so many processes involved in just running a store like this, as if you do it, you will know. Sometimes I'll come and do an hour of photography, and then I'll sit on the laptop, skew everything away, obviously pick and pack, staying organised, keeping the packaging all tidy and topped up. 7, so it's a jigsaw. Got a little Buzz Lightyear Squishmallow. Little crab. It is this. So it probably came with the newspaper or something, but it's brand new and sealed. The Queen 500-piece jigsaw. Where did I get this? I think I might have got this in a Vinted bundle for £1. It's gone for £7. So that's okay. I'll leave that box like that in case anything else has gone. We have got a Guitar Hero bundle. It is the PS3 Metallica, $74.99. That was a good sale. Now I've got 2 of these. One is here. I'm going to have to just open the shrink wrap to see which is the right one. That is the one we want. Got a red one which is the Metallica, and then a black one which is wrapped up there. This was a really good deal I got on Facebook. I don't think it's on a video, but I did make a short about it. If you have a look, I paid £70 for loads of Guitar Hero things, and that bundle alone sold for £75. And I've got another one on for £70 or £65 or something like that. So done all right out of that. And the PS4 Guitar Hero that I got is already sold for £55, so we're well into profit on that one. Next up, we have got 2 large Samsonite cases which are hiding there, one inside the other. Got them dumpster diving, believe it or not. They were just parked up next to the charity shop bin. Recognised them straight away, knew they were Samsonite, and I was grabbing them all day long. Literally got them back, photographed them, put them on for $49.99. Someone sent me an offer of £35 and I was just accepted it. I was in the frame of mind of clearing out some big items, so I thought if they've sold the same day, I'll take that. After fees, that's £30 for nothing really. So I'll leave them there for now. I'll move some of this Playmobil stuff. I've got a lot of stuff that just needs like dealing with, like I don't know if it's missing bits and that. And I'm doing what I said I wouldn't do and put unlisted stuff back on the rack. My idea was if I pull out all my unlisted stock, then it forces me to deal with it in a way and it keeps my racking all nice, but I can only do so much, like I say. We have sold a Lego minifigure bundle, 20 random figures, box 8. And that's gone for £20, so £1 a piece. Box 8, excuse me, is there. So we will close this one up. We will move this over. Some weight in that. Get rid of this clothing one. And they will be in here. Lego figures. Got an Apple TV, a couple of mugs, FIFA bundle, Warner Brothers denim jacket. If you ever see anything in the videos, guys, that you're interested in, go give me a follow on Instagram and we can sort a deal out. Yeah, 20 minifigures sold for £20. Moving on. Okay, we have sold a bundle of badminton rackets, which are stored up here. Slazenger Jaguar Challenge. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listed them for £25, sold on offer at £20. I'm happy with that. They did not cost me anything again. Dumpster diving. We have sold 2 sealed Disney Pocahontas wallpaper borders. Box 3. 333 is there. So we'll put a couple of these back. People have said that they couldn't be doing with lugging these boxes around and that, but I'm kind of used to it. It's a good system to store a lot of stock in a small amount of space. If I was to try and put these on some racking, you know, you would have gaps in the shelves. It would probably take up double the amount of space. So for that little section of my garage, I've got the majority of my stock in there really. And then obviously the bigger stuff on the racking. Box 3. Pocahontas wallpaper. Let's have a look. See if we can find it in here. Minecraft plush. Pocahontas. Originally from BHS, originally cost £7 each. 5 meters long, like a border you can put in the bedroom. They have gone for £7 a pair. They were 50p from a charity shop. Right, next up we've got an item that I haven't sold before. But I picked it up thinking it is what it was, if that makes sense, or hoping it was what I thought, and it was. So up here I've been making, can't see it very well because of the angle, I'm trying to sort my racking out like I said, so I've made a bit of a breakables area, shall we say. And we've sold this dressing table set. I got this from a charity shop for £5. And I thought that looks very similar to uranium glass. But I've never picked it up before, and I thought the green colour's a bit off. And the fact that it's like pressed glass, I was thinking it's not very old, but I was wrong. So I've got a little UV torch on it, and it glows up. So that tells you it's uranium. Vintage Sowerby uranium pressed glass Art Deco 1930s dressing table set. That has gone for £30. And it's not in the greatest of condition. This one's a bit dirty. I mean, I did try and clean it, but it just looks a bit brown. And then one of them's got a chip, but the main plate at the bottom is in good nick. So yeah, £30. Definitely keep an eye out for uranium glass. Next up, we have something that's not got a SKU number, and it wasn't listed recently. We'll come back to that. We have got a Whoop 4.0 fitness tracker with band and charger. So how do you take this off? There you go. So this is like a Fitbit thing, Whoop. Bought it off Facebook for 20 quid. That's obviously the band, that's the thing. That's the charging like module. And then you just put USB-C into there. Yeah, it cost me £20. And that has gone for 55. I think I listed it for 65, and again someone sent me an offer, and because I had all these sales come in, I thought, yeah, I'll accept it, move it on the same day pretty much. So that's good, easy money. Next up, the last item apart from the one that I'm going to spend an hour finding, is vintage Murano Venetian art glass clown, hand blown Italian. I picked this up. It will be in a video, whether it's before or after this, I don't know. A local car boot. That's another item from my breakable shelf going out. This just sold last night. Murano clown. These are really cool. I'm tripping over everything. This one does have condition issues, so he's got a big chip. Let me just zoom you in. Big chip in his hat there. And then the yellow bits. There's a bit of damage. But yeah. Cost me £4 at a car boot. We will lay him down there. I think I listed him for 25, and again I had an offer of 20, so yes, I was happy to move him on. Because it all gets added up into one amount, and yeah. So we've got the blood pressure monitor and stethoscope, and that doesn't have a SKU number, and I don't think it's going to be in the holding boxes because it was from so long ago. So it might be a case where I have to put you down and yeah, it's not going to be in there. Unless I get lucky and I can see it from the box. This is what happens now and again. The system will let you down. But I have got over 400 current active listings. And I kind of did it. I've changed the way I SKU stuff, so it'll go in there and then I'll list it and then I'll go back, I'll put this stuff away, go back and alter the listing and add it in. But before, I was kind of putting the stuff away before it was listed and then never knowing where it was. So yeah, I'm going to put these boxes back and find this last item, and then we can get it all packaged up. Right, I have found them. Turns out they were in box 8, which I was already in earlier, which is a bit annoying, but sorted now. Didn't take too long. So everything here and the suitcases is what's sold. 13 items in total. I'm going to stick you on a time lapse, get all this wrapped so I can get it out the door into my car for later, and it's a bit of space. I will drop it off at the parcel shop tonight along with anything else that sells today. So let's get packing.